fixtures. New York Knicks taking on Philadelphia 76ers, and that'll be by 12:30 a.m. By 1 a.m., Memphis Grizzlies will be up against Washington Wizards. Indiana Pacers taking on Oklahoma City Thunders in that one. San Antonio Spurs against Houston Rockets. Utah Jazz taking on Boston Celtics. And for LA Clippers will be up against Minnesota Timberwolves, and Milwaukee Bucks will travel to play Sacramento Kings. Now talking about Formula One this morning, and it is more of a case where Felipe Massa has filed a lawsuit in London against the FIA, Formula One management, and Bernie Ecclestone over the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix. Massa is seeking up to $82 million in damages, which includes the prize money he lost and other potential deals he would have obtained as a Formula One champion. The former Ferrari drivers, the representatives confirmed they had filed a legal action in the London High Court on Monday. Formula One management and the FIA declined to comment when contacted by newsmen. Okay, now let's move away from that and let's go straight to Ghana this morning, where we get updates concerning the All African Games. More gold medals also reigned for Team Nigeria yesterday, with a man coming up with more than 2 medals yesterday in weightlifting. Well, we'll look at this and more. Do not go anywhere. Still Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 939 FM. Check the time right now. It is 9:11 from your Revenue Radio dial, Solutions 939 FM, and going straight talk about Team Nigeria at the All African Games. Well, it was Okpe Yori who won a total of we've got different winners. For Okpe Yori, remember, he won gold on Sunday, yes, in badminton. However, Edidiong Umoafia won gold medal in weightlifting in the men's 67 kg, men's 67 kg clean jerk, and men's 67 kg snatch, snatching home gold medals in that one. Adijat Olarioye was able to also claim a gold medal in the 55 kg women's weightlifting, women's 55 kg clean jerk as well, and getting another one in the women's 55 kg snatch, while Rafiu Lawal claimed a gold in the women's 59 kg. Rafiu Lawal again claimed women's 59 kg clean jerk, and another one in the women's 59 kg snatch. So there's more gold medals for Nigeria in the weightlifting category. Everything happened on Monday for Team Nigeria, just like what happened in the wrestling, where Nigeria claimed 6 gold medals at that one. The likes of Genesis, Mercy, Ogunsanya Christiana, Tolulokpe, Adekoroye Odunayo, Kolawole Esther Omolayo, Oborodidu Blessing, Ruben Hanan, Amel Chehi, all claimed gold medal at the wrestling, including the way we were able to claim gold at the badminton event. Now, looking at Nigeria's position on the medal log this morning, Nigeria is second behind Egypt. Nigeria's got 16 gold medals, 10 silver medal, and 15 bronze medal, making a total of 41 medals at the All African Games. Egypt is leading the pack with a total of 47 gold medal, 19 silver, and 18 bronze, making a total of 84 medals at the All-African Games. Algeria is third with a total of 55 medals comprising 15 gold, 20 silver, 20 bronze. South Africa is fourth with a total of 49 medals comprising 12 gold, 15 silver, 22 bronze medal. Mauritius is fifth with a total of 7 medals comprising 3 gold, 3 silver, 1 bronze medal. Those are the top 5 teams. And looking at some teams yet to pick a gold medal at the All-African Games. Now, the likes of Libya, Senegal, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Angola, Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Burkina Faso, Botswana, Eritrea, Kenya, Guinea-Bissau, Zambia are yet to pick up a gold medal at the ongoing tournament. We're going to break, and when we come back, we'll talk more.
The drama, the suspense, the emotions, the gang moments. Don't miss out on Nollywood movies and web series on YouTube with the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN. You can enjoy over 10 hours of Nollywood content made for you. Sharply dial *312*800# to activate the YouTube Buffet plan from MTN and start enjoying. YouTube made for you.
Every day when my children return from school, I don't recognize them. Hello, do I know you?
It's us, mommy.
But these dirty, sweaty uniforms and socks, we're clean in the morning. Everything don't transform. I understand though, school is hectic. It takes energy to come home this transformed. So I make sure they have some nutritious Milo at breakfast.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
All right, welcome back. Check the time right now. It's 9:16. Still Kickoff Sports Show. Live on Solutions 939 FM. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Solutions 939 FM. Search, watch, like, share, and subscribe. Well, talking about Nigeria's Flying Eagles, well defeated South Sudan 1-0. Told you earlier last night in the second Group B game of the TISA All-African Games in Accra, Ghana. Well, Nigeria now just need a draw. Yes, it should be enough for the lad and bosun men against Senegal to pick a semi-final ticket. Remember the loss against Uganda in the first group game where Nigeria lost 2-1. I'm talking about the Falconets. Yes, they trashed the Senegal 4-0 in the second Group B game at the football event of the African Games on Monday night. So, 2 wins for Nigeria for the male and female football teams. And that is another medal hope for Nigeria. For the ladies, getting to the semi-final. Yes, an opportunity to win a bronze, silver, gold. That is, if they get to the final, they can claim either silver or gold. But semi-final is an opportunity for them. Well, and let's just move on this morning and talk about Super Falcons of Nigeria, an Africa top-ranked team. Nigeria will host reigning African champion South Africa at the first leg of the Women's Olympic Football Tournament, a final qualifying fixture at the MKO Abiola National Stadium, Abuja on Friday, 5th of April. The Super Falcons saw off the challenge of Cameroon's Indomitable Lionesses in the penultimate round of the race with a single goal over the 2 legs scored by Esther Koronkwo at the MKO Abiola National Stadium, while Bayana trounced Tanzania 4-0 over 2 legs in Dar es Salaam and Nurse Proved. The winner of the 2 legs in early April will join 15 other senior women's teams from across the globe for the Women's Olympic Football Tournament starting in April on 16th July. Still on the continent of Africa, let's go straight to Ghana. Remember, Nigeria will be playing Ghana in a friendly game, right? But now updates coming from Ghana this morning has it that the Ghana Football Association is reportedly set to announce the reappointment of Otto Addo as Black Stars' new head coach on Friday. Now, according to a report, the Ghanaian Football Federation or Football Association has handed Ado a long-term contract. So it's just like Nigeria. Remember, Jose Peseiro, well, he didn't have his contract extended, and well, now shopping for a new technical advisor. And according to reports, well, Manuel Munike has shown interest to be in charge of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Just like Ghana, well, Chris Horton, he was fired after poor performance at the Africa Cup of Nations. Now, Otto Addo, remember Otto Addo denied Nigeria here in Abuja. And if appointed, Addo's first assignment will be against Uganda and Nigeria in an international friendly in Marrakesh, Morocco in March 2024. Remember, he was in charge when the Black Stars peeped the Super Eagles to the Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifying ticket. Yes. A lot of people may not want to, remember that day, but it is what it is, right? Now let's move on. Let's go straight and talk European football results that went down over the weekend. Remember, I took you back to what happened at the Stamford Bridge last night, but let's go straight to other league games.
25 goals, 1 red card and 1 away win was recorded in the match day 28 fixtures in the English Premier League, decided over the weekend with Liverpool and Manchester City settling for a 1-1 draw, while new table leaders Arsenal defeated Brentford 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium. Brighton edged Nottingham Forest 1-0, West Ham United and Burnley played out a 2-2 draw, Aston Villa got whitewashed 0-4 by Tottenham at the Villa Park with goals coming from James Maddison, Brennan Johnson, Son Heung-min and Timo Werner. Bournemouth and Sheffield United played 2-2. Crystal Palace and Luton Town settled for a 1-1 draw, while Alex Iwobi's goal was not enough for Fulham as the London side lost 2-1 to host Wolves, and Manchester United recorded a 2-0 victory over Everton. Bayer Leverkusen continued their record-breaking season with continuation of unbeaten run following a 2-0 victory over 10-man Wolfsburg. Eintracht Frankfurt edged 9-man Hoffenheim 3-1. Freiburg defeated Bochum 2-1, while Werder Bremen lost 1-2 against visitors Borussia Dortmund, who lost Sabista to a 46-minute red card. Augsburg defeated Heidenheim 1-0 as it was a 6-goal thriller between Borussia Mönchengladbach and FC Köln as two sides shared the spoils in the 3-3 draw. Bayern Munich was the highest scoring side over the weekend after recording 8-1 win over Mainz. RB Leipzig defeated Darmstadt 2-0 and Stuttgart beat 10-man Union Berlin, same scoreline. Italian Serie A Week 28 produced 25 goals with defending champions Napoli pegged by Torino in a 1-1 scoreline. Sassuolo defeated Frosinone 1-0, while Cagliari beat Salernitana 4-2, and Inter Milan continued their Scudetto chase with a hard-fought 1-0 win over Bologna on the road. Monza defeated Genoa 3-2, Lecce lost 0-1 at home against visiting Verona, AC Milan defeated Empoli 1-0. Ademola Lookman's Atalanta played out a 2-2 draw against Juventus as Fiorentina and Roma also settled for a 2-2 draw.
Welcome back. 9-23. Well, disappointing night for Newcastle United against Chelsea. Well, for Eddie Howe, well, he believes that the boys can still bounce back, but maybe they failed to stick to the plan against their London hosts.
One of the goals we conceded for sure. You know, we're really disappointed with them because you just look at the first goal. We started the game really well. We had Chelsea penned in. The first attack they have, we almost gifted them the goal. And the 3 goals that I conceded today, I think were as poor as we have conceded for a while. And you can't come away from home and play well, because we did, and concede those goals and expect to get anything from the game. And you know, that really has cost us the match. No, I don't think that my message to the players necessarily has to change, because I think that would mean a change of principles or method of work. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with our method today. I mean, you could see that I thought there was a lot of good in the performance. I thought we played some really good football at times, got in some really good crossing areas, showed attacking intent, showed bravery. There was a lot of good, and that can't be lost. It was a strange game because it was a game of few chances, but there's ended up being 5 goals. So confusing, really, in the fact that we were inconsistent even within today's performance. We've been inconsistent within this run of games that we've had lately, but this was an inconsistent performance because a lot of good, some bad, and we've ended up losing the game.
Okay, well, for Newcastle United, this team is 10th on the Premier League log. Chelsea, 11th. They're looking at the difference. It's just 1 point difference between the two sides. And the next game for Newcastle United will be, they will be playing at home against West Ham United, while Chelsea will be up against Burnley. That is the next set of Premier League fixtures for the two sides. Now, going straight and talking the UEFA Champions League. Games are going down tonight, and well, a lot of guys will be putting their money where their mouth is, or putting their mouth where their money is. Either of the two, right? Arsenal will be going in the return leg of this one against the FC Porto. Remember, the first leg was a 1-0 loss, for Arsenal against FC Porto in Portugal. Some players already ruled out for this one. Team has been ruled out of this one. Gabi Martinelli, well, questionable for tonight's game. And same, Tomiyasu is back. Yes, we saw that on the social media post yesterday. And for FC Porto, we're missing the services of Meccano, Ribeiro, and Zaidu Sanisi. And according to reports, Zaidu Sanisi is even out of the season. Taremi is questionable for tonight's game. However, for coach Mikel Arteta, he believes that the boys, with the victory they had over the weekend and their position on the log of the English Premier League, they can do the unthinkable tonight.
Well, it's great to be top, that's for sure. It was an amazing game of football with two magnificent teams, with so many alternatives. And I think it's an amazing situation that we are in both, looking at the level that those two teams have, that we are still there and we are still at the top. So the ambition races, we want to continue to be there, and we have to go game by game. Yeah, we're certainly going to have to tweak a few things to generate much more than what we did against them. But yeah, it's the level of the Champions League. You're facing top teams. The fact that there are 2 games as well plays a little bit in your mind, and we're going to have to be better tomorrow.
So let us see how Arsenal will be better tonight against FC Porto. Although Odegaard is also saying that the team is well prepared for the delay tactics of FC Porto. Now remember, tonight also, Barcelona in Spain hosts Napoli in the return leg of the UEFA Champions League clash. And well, for Victor Osimhen's side, let us see. Remember, he was able to score for Napoli. Yes, in the first leg of this one. The first leg ended 1-1, and let's see what happens in the return leg. The team also played a draw in the Italian Serie A. Remember, playing a 1-0 draw against Torino, and that is what it looks like. And well, Badi has been ruled out for Barcelona. Gavi, Pedri, De Jong, while Alonso, Torres questionable for tonight. Zielinski for Napoli has been ruled out. And well, the All-African games are going down today. In the men's football event, Benin Republic will be up against Congo. Ghana battles Gambia. In the women's football event, Uganda will be up against Ethiopia. Ghana will be up against Tanzania. That is how it looks like right there in Ghana. So guys, we'll drive out of this football, the sports show this morning on the Kickoff Sports Show, and we look at updates from the other side, from the dailies, where we look at updates from the front pages of Nigerian newspapers, and our analyst is also on standby as we look at this and more. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Good morning and stay positive.
sunrise in the morning. When I look into your eyes, you mesmerize me. Oh, you remind me that I am lucky, lucky. You're the one and I'm gonna live my life with. I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and live and laugh with you. Oh yeah, I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and live and laugh with you. Oh yeah, show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me up, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. You are the one, you are my heart. You are the one, you rock my day. You are the sun that brought my way. I never need to lose my way. You are the apple of my eye. You are the highlight every day. You are the one who makes me happy every day. You give me joy. You make me smile. You make me laugh away my worries. You give me reason to be alive. I just wanna spend it all with you and grow with you and be in love with you. Oh yeah, I just wanna live it up with you and grow with you and be in love with you. Oh yeah, so why don't you show me out, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me out, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Show me out, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. Oh, show me love, oh, show me love. Show me out, show me to the world. I wanna live my life with you. I wanna live my life with you.
Good morning to you. 32 minutes gone past 9. Welcome to another edition of From the Dailies, where we look through the front pages of our Nigerian newspapers, get a perspective on the trending stories with analysis from our analysts and feedback from you as well. My name is Victory Onyedikachi.
Well, my name is Oladapo Okunubi. We've got more reaction coming from the National Assembly this morning. One man is saying that, well, he goofed based on some calculations. And, well, we'll also look at what will be going down the next few days, talking about the student loan. This and more will be our focus on the program this morning. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. It is Solutions 939 FM. Like, share, subscribe, comment this morning.
All right, I'll be taking stories from the Nigerian Tribune and the Vanguard newspaper.
So I've got with me Punch and the Nation newspapers here. So let's jump into these papers.
Alright, let's start off with security matters. On the Nigerian Tribune paper, bandits invade Plateau Market, kill 7. 4 days after abduction of our children, kidnappers yet to make contact. Parents, how I managed to escape. People find that on page 3 of the Nigerian Tribune paper. Alleged budget pardon. Northern senators disown Nengi as crack widens. Riders to death. 3.7 trillion naira not traced in budget. Nengi insists. Arrest. Charge Nengi for breach of peace. Jumor Ibrahim is speaking in that regard. Kudos. Knox as Oshun appoint new Owa of Igbaju. Find that on page 4. Court affirms Barua as NURTW president. Declares Agbede-led caretaker committee illegal. More stories from the Tribune paper this morning. Service year elongation bill. NAS staff members take Akpabio speaker orders to industrial court. Senate inaugurates 17-man committee to probe Buhari's 22.7 trillion Ways and Means Anchor Borrowers Program. State should pay wage award now, Tinubu. UK bans overseas health care workers from bringing dependents. These are the stories on the front page of the Tribune paper.
All right, now going straight to the Punch newspaper this morning, and we look at what is going down there. Going straight to the banner headline: 28 trillion naira budget brouhaha. Parties demand a 3.7 trillion naira padding probe. Nothing senators rezone Ningi. And the writer to this particular headline says, Ningi insists on a 3.7 trillion naira allegation. Senators APC PDP seek sanction investigation. And we can see the picture of President Bola Tinubu right there in Niger State. Tinubu condemns a farmer header clashes, unveils Niger Agric airport projects. And we look at the side headlines coming from the Punch newspaper this morning. On page salaries, Sanu Nasu Taku FG declares 7-day strike. Commuters grown as one-chance robbers invade Lagos Ibadan Expressway. And going back to the cap headlines this morning from the Punch newspaper, FG laments a blackout despite 65% subsidy, warns discos. Pray for Nigeria to overcome challenges, governors tell Muslims. And the last headline I'm taking here: terrorism. UN begins Lagos Abuja airport security audit. This and more you can get from the Tribune newspaper.
Alright, let's now take you to the Vanguard newspaper, starting with energy crisis. Federal government orders NERC to revoke licenses of non-performing discos. Edo Guba stakeholders seek urgent resolution of Obaseki and Shoaibu feud. UBA, African Guaranteed Fund, partners on $100 million loan support for African SMEs. Ramadan, Abbas, governors OB orders urge unity and prayers for Nigeria. The biggest story on the Vanguard paper reads, sub-regional forces working to destabilize Nigeria, and that is coming from the presidency. President Tinubu renews hope for oil and gas sector with bold directives. These are the stories on the front page of the Vanguard paper.
All right, going straight to the Nation newspaper this morning with the headlines we are seeing here, but I'm starting from the cap headline here. This one says, pardon claim. Senators put Ningi under fire. Jimo demands sanctions. UK bars foreign health workers from bringing dependents. Different reactions to that. Some saying that, okay, you want people to come and work as health workers, but you don't want to let their families be united. But this race for Ondo APC governorship ticket hots up. In a red and white headline from the Nation newspaper this morning: probe over 30 trillion naira federal government overdraft from CBN begins. EU faults VAT system. And a banner headline: Tinubu to governors, pay wage award to your workers. Right after that, President unfolds plans on student loan, livestock. And a massive Greek airport project inaugurated in Niger. This one says only 55,000 doctors to 200 million Nigerians, says minister. And this one says varsity workers declare warning strike. Conditional cash grant begins. This and more you get from the Nation newspaper this morning. And we move this morning to the burning issue. But looking at some of the headlines we have this morning, that is what Comrade Ede Jadishokwe and well, we'll be looking at on the show, and we'll be analyzing, most especially with different comments, most especially that of the padding claim. Ningi being under fire and renaming of airports in Niger State. If Mr. President is saying that governor should pay the wage award, and we still have the Nigerian, the labor, the organized labor still coming out to say this is what they want at the end of the day. How will this balance? And remember, we're also getting updates from the varsity workers declaring 7-day warning strike. Maybe more strikes we should be seeing very soon. And if you look at X this morning, President Bola Tinubu is trending on X this morning, and we have more. I think in Abia State, saying no to cultism is also trending. See, Abia State, because there's a particular video trending concerning a student who was shot by, I think, another cult group. Now, how can this be, brought to book? How can this end on our Nigerian institutions? This and more will be what we'll be looking at on the program this morning. Remember, you can be part of the program. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for joining us, comrade.
Top of the morning to you, my dear comrade.
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for joining us. Okay, we lost our comrade there, but I mean, with some of the headlines we are seeing here, if Mr. President could say, pay the wage award, and some of the governors are not paying, well, is it that Mr. President is just speaking, or it is more of who dictates the pay here? All right, in the next few minutes, Comrade will be joining us from that end. However, if we also look at some of the reaction also coming from different front pages. Okay, Comrade is here. Comrade, thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning to you, my dear comrade brothers.
Yes, it's good to have you here. Now, let's go straight to the headlines we are getting, most especially that of Ningi. If we look at the front page of the Punch newspaper, parties demand 3.7 trillion naira padding probe. Northern senators disown Ningi. Look at that of the Nation. Look at Vanguard. Are we saying Ningi goofed or didn't get his facts right?
You see, when you bring everything down to partisanship, in American politics, in the Congress of the United States, there's something they call bipartisan. It is bipartisan when all interests, personal, sectional, all interests are set aside and national interests override. Both parties, the Republican and the Democrat, they call it bipartisan. They come together. What is in the nation's interest? But here, you see, what we hear, okay, what was the basis for this brouhaha, as you call it? Is it not sectional interest that the South got more? What is the issue of getting more? If somebody gets more and the so-called getting more is in the national interest, if there's a particular project that is of national critical importance and it is cited in Ibadan, for example, and it gets 5 trillion, or if it is in Kwara, you see, people should think more of nation, think less. And the sad part is that all these sectional interests that people are. Have you forgotten the central bank relocation of offices?
Yes, the Lagos boys.
How they funded it. It is against the law. And Sanusi Lamido came up and said he was the one that designed it. And that it was only that he was unable to implement it before he left office. He was removed from office. You see, when you start sectionalizing and personalizing, and the sad part is that northern interest. Where is the evidence of the impact of all the things they got for the North? Did they get it for the North? Hunger in the North, banditry and Boko Haram, in the North. All the initiatives of Jonathan, Safe School Initiative. They killed it. Mobile school for Almajiri. It was not Southerner initiated it. Northerners killed it. Why? Because if these people are educated, you are liberating them, and a liberated mind cannot be enslaved. You understand? And they know that that is not in their own individual interest. Ningi goofed. If Ningi did not goof, and sadly he said they brought in forensic experts to look at the budget, and Northerners were asking him, who is the people that chair, except for Adiola, Senator Adiola, that chairs the appropriations committee in the Senate. And then the numbers, the composition of those committees were in favor of the North. So how was the pardon? How were they able to do the pardon? How are they able to do the pardon? It is very, very sad. Well, maybe it is time for the one that is way above all of us to start exposing them. To be the first one, the Senate whip, or the majority leader, that said that it is not the Northern interest. We found out that 2 of his children were to be transferred to Lagos. So what we were saying was not about Northern interest, it was about personal interest.
So it's about personal interest now, not about the national interest.
Not even Northern interest. Not even Northern interest. It is personal.
Perhaps that's why he retracted his statement, to be on the safer side. But
God is exposing them for who they are. They are not in pursuit of anybody's interest. They are there in pursuit of personal interest and agenda. And it is high time Nigerians recognize that and do the needful. I have said it repeatedly that we Nigerians need to organize ourselves. These are not our representatives. They are rulers. They are ruling and reigning over us like kings and emperors. I saw a friend of mine who is a member of the House of Rep. He stopped by my side. He stopped by where I was. And, when he beckoned onto me and got to that 160 million SUV, I said, why are you covering your plate number? Why is your car tinted like this? And he said he has police permit to cover his number. He said he has police permit for siren. He has police permit to tint his car. I said, what if a criminal covers his car? And I know our police are easily intimidated. Look, if you are approaching them, you cover your number, and you are riding a Land Cruiser or Prado, and your vehicle is blacked out with it, they won't stop you. They won't stop you because that indicates you are a big man.
Yeah, VIP.
VV, even you can add an extra VVIP. So, and then those kind of people will commit crime and go away. Nobody's going to stop them. Okay, if that car commits a crime, how do you describe it?
So the excuse of permits shouldn't even be a conversation. Let's move away from that because of time and talk about what happened in Niger State, Mina, yesterday with the president, who spoke about, the provisional wage award to, civil servants, and he's appealing to state governors to start paying the 35,000 naira provisional wage award. But it's been reported, that most states are not paying that amount. And the question is it that these states do not have these monies to give to civil servants, or they are refraining from paying it? Because, of course, there's been an increase ever since we've had inflationary status with our economy. The money these states receive from federal government have seen some level of increase. So what's the situation with not paying these monies to civil servants?
It's a matter of priority. Look, it is simply a matter of priorities by those states. Our governor is started paying soon as the federal government started paying. Paid 25,000, I think. I'm paying to pensioners. There's a neighboring state very close by that pays only 10,000. You see, it's a matter of priority. It will deprive them of funds, that they can commit to big contracts where they will get their usual, stuff from. So it is a matter of priority, and it is a matter of how compassionate the governors are. So it is just a matter of priority. So for some, it is priority. For others, it is not priority. So it is just a matter of priority, honestly. They're getting much more. I got a publication regarding how much the states are getting before and what they are getting now. So it's a matter of priority.
So they don't care about the Nigerian
how
people.
We now have governors who are not compassionate and presiding over the affairs of the people.
That's quite sad.
I mean, I know Comrade trying to look for a word, to qualify that. But now, still talking about payment, talking about likely protest or maybe a protest coming soon. That should be by March 18. The Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, SANU, has threatened to shut down hostels and power supply in universities across the country if the federal government fails to meet its demands before next week, Monday. That is March 18. Remember, days ago, it was the NLC, which CUC pulled out, and there was just 1 day protest. It was meant to be 2 days, and before that time, there was another protest. I mean, different states. So it is now that of SANU, and if you look at other front pages, it's more of the varsity workers going on strike. Will this help our education system?
Our education system, top to bottom, is in dire straits. And when you start adding all these strikes to it, you know where it will lead us. We had an 8-month strike. Buhari did not even look in their direction. So it tells you something about our leadership, our political leadership, what is important to them and what is not important. Our educational system is in dire straits. That is why you have so many public schools. You understand? So many public schools that are flourishing and public schools are dying. Because I was involved in some delivery, CSR delivery to schools in Oyo State. As they say, my eyes see, no be small. 600 secondary schools plus in Oyo State. Those are huge numbers. I guess that it may be too much for government alone to bear. But if education, look, whatever you sow into education today, the harvest will come in 15, 20, 25 years. What India deliberately sowed into education, look around all the big giant tech companies in the world today. They are headed, 90% of them, 5% top echelon are headed by people of Indian descent. Everywhere, anywhere. It was a plan that was put together and executed. You understand? And the results are here. So this is the result that we will get. In fact, we already have our own result. What are we going to remedy, or are we going to continue like this? That is the decision for the leadership. When NASU goes on strike, don't think SANU is not involved, though. Yeah. You understand? It is like TUC and NLC. Because the SANU people are SANU and NASU are the non-academic staff. But because they are the top echelon administrators, they won't start it. NASU will start it. NASU is the radical element for the junior staffs and all of that. So they start it. And when they start a strike, they deploy, if need be, very rough tactics.
All right, comrade, before we let you go, just quickly on security matters. Bandits who kidnapped captives in Kaduna are requesting for 40 trillion naira as ransom, 11 hillocks, and over 30 motorcycles. And it begs the question, where is this audacity coming from? As a country, our budget is not even up to 40 trillion naira. And these kidnappers or these bandits are requesting for such amount of money. Could it be as a result of we giving in to paying ransoms? That's why they have such audacity to make such request.
That figure is a drug-fueled demand. Apparently, it is a drug-fueled demand. If you are not on drugs, You are not going to be demanding for. I mean, if you are not on drugs, I mean, how do you demand for 40 billion? I mean, even demanding for $1 billion, not to talk of. That is clearly a drug-fueled demand, but it is left to the security agencies. You know, people are saying that how can all these things happen? How does it happen? You heard 200 plus children, 8:30 a.m. in the morning, not in the evening, not in the night. You heard them. How many people were there to kidnap them? If you're going to kidnap 200 kids, you have to have at least 50 people managing them. You understand? Did they come with very Hilux vehicles, SUV, utility vehicles? Did they come with bikes or what? Or did they come with trucks? You understand? And these are very serious questions. And when we have electronic devices by which we can monitor things and get answers, what answers are we getting from our security agencies? This is scandalous. It is scandalous. It is embarrassing to us as a nation and a people. It is quite scandalous. We have to do something about it.
Okay. Let us hope something should be done, or something will be done very soon, and make all these people return home to their family members. Well, thank you very much, Comrade Ayode Jajishokwe, for your time with us on the show this morning. We hope to join you again tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, God bless you too. 9:56 is the time. We drive out of the show this morning, and we'll make a return tomorrow morning by 9 o'clock. Coming up next is Iwaida by the Great Babs. But remember to always stay positive. My name is Oladapo Okonobi.
In this season of Ramadan, employ our Muslim faithfuls to always pray for the peace and prosperity of our dear nation. My name is Victory Onyedikachi. Morning to you.
Ade